deep from a bunker in a top secret location. In southern Indiana comes a gathering of the Gospel Broalition. If it's religion, politics, cars, guns, cigars, and anything else flammable, we're talking about it. For men, by manlier men. Get it? Got it? Good. This is the Gospel Broalition. And here are your hosts, Pastor Lee, J.R. Robinson, and the Hoosier Hillbilly, Mike Paul.
Well, welcome to the last podcast of the first season, whatever that means.
Episode 24.
Episode 24.
Like all good TV shows, we have to end on 24.
That's true. Pastor Lee here with you, wearing a shirt so I can find myself.
Nice.
Joined by the Hoosier Hillbilly, Hillbilly on my right, and on my left, on this game is J.R. Robinson, joined in the studio by Shutup Cameron, and I don't know where, Sweet Tony is on location.
Did he go back to that place he went last time?
The vegetarian nudist colony?
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it. I just feel dirty saying it, but
we're going to try to do an episode where we don't get the warning at the bottom.
We don't mention the stuff.
We don't mention stuff. We don't get the warning.
You just said the stuff. So
they probably got.
Which means we cannot talk about news.
But we're just going to do our top 20 movies. We're just going to jump right into it. I am going to give a little thing, and I'm going to give guys an opportunity to say something if they want to.
Uh-oh.
But I am going to say something that I've been thinking about, and I'm only going to take a few minutes to do it. But when pastors say that, that's a lie. But I have gotten to the point to where there's certain people out there who are just, everything is driven by fear. A certain political party. And if it's not global warming, then it's the thing, and it's all this stuff that's taking place. And I have decided, you know what? You guys suck it. I'm going to live my life like nothing has changed. I'm not going to be involved in your fear anymore. I'm not going to live that way anymore. If you think the world is going to be destroyed, fine. And folks, we are getting to the point to where, it is kind of going downhill. The Lord's return can be any time. And I'm just to the point to where, hey, if you want a new car and you can afford it, buy it. At renovation you want to do it. You want to buy that swimming pool, buy it. Just live your life. Don't get involved in all the fear. Don't get involved in all the propaganda. And just turn off the news and just do your thing and live your life. And don't get caught up in all this fear and all of this despair and all of this death. Because every time you turn it on, we're dying of something. Mm-hmm. Something's going to kill us. And I'm fed up with it. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm going to have a good time. I'm probably going to ban the Kamala or any mention of it at the house and just say, we're not going to talk about it. Yeah. Because I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. Yeah. I'm tired of the fear, because that's what they live in. They have to live in that particular fear. The only way that they can get votes, the only way they can get people to follow them, is they have to keep promoting fear. Mm-hmm. You have to vote for us, because if you don't, this is going to happen to you. And I'm going to be free. I'm going to live free, or I'm going to die hard. That's, and that didn't make my top lit.
Oh, well, just wait.
It did make the top 20?
It did make the top 20.
It's going through for this guy.
It should have. But I'm just, what do you guys think? Agree? Of course you agree.
I think we just came up with a season 2 shirt that just says, fear can suck it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
We could even put that fear not verse at the bottom and
there
rub it in.
Mm-hmm. I know we weren't getting into the news, but
suck it, fear.
The whole Joe Rogan thing. Kicked it in 3 days.
Yeah, but don't mention the words. Don't mention anything, because we're trying not to get a warning.
CNN lied their little butts off, and he's talking about suing them.
I hope he does.
I hope he sues the crap out of them.
Yeah, but I'm going to go back to 2019.
Yeah,
and I'm going to start living that way.
We'll go back to 1994.
I'm going to party like it's 1999.
I've been listening to 90s on 9 in my car. Since
yeah.
It comes with like 3 months of satellite radio, I guess. I never have to turn that off. 90s on 9, just great.
Yeah, I put 80s rock on, and it's just like, it was such a simpler time. We only had AIDS
And threats of nuclear war.
threats of nuclear war.
Yeah.
Although
But
that
you know
channel-
what? We thought, and I've shared this before, we thought literally we could be nuked tomorrow.
And you still lived your life.
And nobody changed a thing.
No.
Nothing. And I think
We weren't here, but
we
were hearing about it.
the
he
thought
said 70s, didn't he?
of nuclear annihilation was greater than anything we're facing right now. And we just like, screw it. We're going to live our life. We did have a great time. Loved it, man.
You got 80s movies on your list?
Some.
I got at least one.
I have
there
a
was
few.
one that did not make it, and I feel bad.
Wow.
My list was at 40.
I had 30 just off
I had
top
to cut
of
it
my
down.
head, so,
Tears.
yeah.
Tears.
I know.
I'm sitting here-
Honorable mention at the end, though. So you can have it.
I'll just throw my 20 honorable mention in.
There you go.
There at the end. But let's go ahead. We can go ahead and get started on this list. I hope you enjoy it. Kids, get a pen and paper out. You're going to want to write these
You're gonna
down
need to see
because
some
these
of
are going to
these.
be the essential movies that you would want to see in your life before you die.
How you become a man.
Right.
Watch these
And you
movies.
could die tomorrow. So get that VCR out and throw in them VHS tapes. And
Disclaimer, though. We are grown men. Kids should not watch all the movies on this
Probably.
list.
Yeah, probably not all of them.
I don't have a single. What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
what do you have? Like X-rated stuff on
I
there
would
or
not
what?
suggest
You
that.
got like Debbie Does
Weirdo.
Dallas on there? What do you
I
got?
would not suggest that kids watch John Wick at a young age.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
We're like, yeah, watch it.
Watch it.
Do
man.
it.
Watch it. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a good idea not to.
All right, so you want me to start since I talk all the time?
Yeah, you go ahead.
There's one on here I don't think I suggest kids watch it.
All right, we'll start here.
These
We'll
are
go
in
this
no
way. Like I said,
particular
folks, you want
order.
to watch this. You want to listen all the way through the show because, like I said, these are the. By the time we get done, we'll have 20, but we'll add stuff. So it'll be probably I'd say 60 movies that you will want to watch.
Yes.
All right.
No particular order for me, by the way. I just wrote
Mine
them
at the
down.
bottom, they're all interchangeable.
I
But
just wrote them down as we went. And I have Shutup Cameron's secret list also, so
Yes.
I might steal some off of that. Because I'm not a big movie buff. I don't watch a lot of movies, so it's kind of hard for me. So some of these I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that a long time ago. It was really good. So
We just spent the last 2 years inside. You should have watched some movies.
I have Skyrim.
And before we get into it, I think I can speak for all of us. Those of you who are taking a stand, and you know what stand we're talking about right now, God bless you. I am envious of your courage. And
Keep up the good fight.
yeah, you hang in there. You do, because God's got this.
Absolutely.
God's going to watch over you. God's going to protect you. Fear not. God is still in control, and he's going to take care of it. He will. And so just have faith. I know it's easier said than done. I get that, understand that, but I just I appreciate those people. I really do. God bless them for what they're doing. All right, my number 20. None of you have this one.
Ooh, let's see.
This might be the one you don't have for me, too.
Number 20, Rogue One.
You know, great movie. I'm not going to argue.
Probably the best Star Wars movie, but not on my list.
Yeah. Second best Star Wars.
I'm about
Third
to say,
best Star
second.
Wars.
Well,
I'm in
Yeah.
a minority. I don't like the older released ones.
oh my gosh, you are a minority, all right.
Rogue One was the way
Rogue One
they
was
should have
great.
done all
Of the newer
Star
ones.
Wars movies, all the
Yes,
new ones.
absolutely.
It had a grit, it had an edge to it. Everybody gets killed, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
The characters are fantastic.
Typical war movie.
Yeah, the characters are fantastic. The villain is great, but if you don't watch it for anything else, watch it for the last 5 minutes when they do the first cut scene from Star Wars 4. And Vader comes and takes over the rebel
One of the
ship.
greatest scenes in any
One of the
movie.
greatest scenes in any
Yeah.
show right there. Rogue One, great
Watch
movie.
it.
Great movie. Go.
All right, Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
One of
You know that.
my favorite movies of all time. Matter of fact, first time I ever saw it, I was in a Suburban with this man right here, rolling the Gatlinburg.
That's right.
Watching it on the little bitty TV screen.
Yep.
Like big old tube TV, but it has a screen this big on it.
You know, I don't think I've seen it. Now, I've seen
Oh, my gosh. Write it down, JR.
Write it down. Hey.
Kids at home, send your list to JR so he can start.
All right, now I'll do it right here. I'll just do a list that JR needs to watch.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
He's
Black
gonna
Hawk
go
Down,
see.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
And I'm not saying it's not good. I think I've seen several clips of it, and I've walked in
Yeah.
and it being played, but I've never sat down.
My
and watched
wife
it.
hates it because she hates any movie where people die. So she literally hates almost every movie on
Yeah,
my
she
list.
can't watch
'cause,
anything.
yeah,
Actually,
like,
right
Disney.
now.
You can't even watch Disney movies. The mom's always dead.
that's true. So that's okay. There's
depends on
mine.
the
In no
die.
particular order. That wasn't 20 or it wasn't
That's
one.
great.
It's just
No
in there.
doubt. That could have been top 20 for me.
It's in there.
All right, JR?
Number 20.
Yep.
The oldest one on the list. Not going to be on any of your guys' list. Childhood favorite, Clash of the Titans.
You were correct. It is not.
Clash of the Titans?
Never seen it.
I told you. I told you. It's a
It is
childhood
odd.
classic. for me.
That is an interesting take.
Okay. Hey, to each their own.
Does he have a list of, does Shutup Cameron have a list of
Yeah, here. He has a list of 15. So I'll give you number 15 on his.
All right.
No, I won't because it's on mine.
All right, then don't do
Hold
it.
on,
Wait, wait,
hold
we'll
on.
get
Okay.
his list at the end. Anything that he doesn't have, anything
Okay.
that we didn't say, then we'll do Cameron.
Oh, I can tell you there's
Is
at
that
least going to
okay?
be 5 or 6, but go ahead. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So that was good. Clash of the Titans. It's so gay.
Yeah, he can't steal that one because that
It's not a gay movie.
It's horrible, man.
I've never seen it, so I have
It's
no
like
opinion.
You're
Vern
not-
Gully.
You're
I
not
mean,
thinking
it's like-
of the remake that was terrible, right? You're thinking about the one from the 80s.
Okay. Everything in the 80s was good anyway.
Yeah. See?
Number 19, none of you have this, I know for a fact, is a movie called Patton.
I've seen it. but
I've
not
seen
on
it. It was a great movie.
George C. Scott, great performance of one of the portrayal of one of the greatest generals of all time. My favorite, I got it right here, got a quote. If everybody in the room is thinking the same thing, somebody's not thinking. And
What? Group think's not real?
no. And just he was just a guy that was brilliant, misunderstood. I appreciate it. If you watch it now, he got in so much trouble for the things that he said, which he really didn't mean to say anything bad, but he was so politically incorrect that he would get in trouble all the time. And they actually canned him they used him as a diversion for Normandy. He wasn't even there at the beginning because he was that great, and the Germans were so afraid of him that they staged where he was going to land at Calais, and the Germans sent troops down there because they was afraid of what Patton was going to do. And but he just got in trouble because of his mouth. I appreciate it. I really do.
It's like I kind of feel for that
Patton,
guy.
19, great.
Patton. Okay. Gone in 60 Seconds. The newer one.
Not bad.
With
Not bad.
Eleanor. One of the
Eleanor.
most gorgeous
Yeah.
cars on the face of the planet. And I don't care if you're a Mustang fan or not, you have to agree.
Right.
That is a gorgeous car.
I need to watch that now. We're watching the Fast and Furious with the boys. We need to finish it off with
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Very underrated movie. in my
Eleanor-
opinion. And I know it's a remake. I'm talking about the new one with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicolas
I
Cage.
know it was a remake, but it was just
better.
awesome. That's one of those movies every time it comes on, I'm going to watch it.
And hopefully my wife's never watches this. Well, she watches most of them, but a very hot Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Weird with her dreadlocks.
Yeah,
and,
but she looked
yeah.
good.
I agree.
All right,
She had
go.
dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Also not going to be on your list. It's called Now You See Me.
Wow.
See?
Tom Hanks?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is one of 2 movies on my list that's based on magic or illusion. I love magic movies.
What movie? Who was in it?
The social media guy. Mark Ruffalo's in it for a period. It's all about Masters of Illusion. Pulling off
Sorry.
the greatest trick.
I got nothing.
Wow.
Very cool.
Wow,
I
that's
told you. My movies are
Man,
gonna be,
this
he
list-
is-
He's pulled them out, hasn't he? Okay.
I told you it's eclectic and
I kind of
unique
feel
and-
bad putting all these on the side, thinking JR is going to pick them now because I'm
Yeah,
way
we're
off.
not watching any movies that you watch that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're not doing that. Number 18, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh,
didn't put
yes.
Indiana
I didn't
Jones
have
on
any Indiana Jones on there either.
Oh, what?
I know. I didn't even.
Yeah, he's marking out, changing his list as we
No,
go.
I'm marking the ones I did out already. I don't repeat.
Yeah, just a great popcorn going to the movies, sitting there and just soaking it all in, and Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, and Nazis, great. It was just
Is that the one where he was so sick that they had the giant fight scene planned out, and he just ended up shooting a guy in
No,
the street.
that's one.
Okay, that's the other one. Okay, I get them confused. I don't know them very well, but I do know they were great movies. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
that's the one where he pokes up over the thing and he goes, Nazis. I hate Nazis. And it's just, the whole movie is just great. Sean Connery was fantastic.
Yes.
And
I got him on Blu-ray. You need to borrow him if you need to watch him again.
I probably do. I haven't seen him in a long, long time.
yeah, it just, wow. It just, they don't make movies like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Well, they tried to make that the Crystal Skull, and it was pretty terrible.
It was, yeah. Well, yeah, Shia
LaBeouf in it,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever his name is. He makes everything terrible.
I'm going with my more obscure stuff. Signs.
Oh my gosh!
Is that on your list?
It's on my list.
It is? Yes.
Yeah.
So what do we do with that? Did we not mention it later?
Was that on all your list?
It's not on mine.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Do you
Signs.
skip that one now, or do you just say it again?
I'm
later?
gonna skip it.
Tell you what.
We'll talk. So my list is going to get any shorter as we go along.
So
here.
you can add though ones from the. From
Oh,
your
I get to
40.
add one?
Yeah, you can add one now.
If you
Oh,
know
I can't
one.
think of anything.
You should. So you should have put 40 down. Like, see,
I should have and just
have
mark
your
out
backup.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'll throw one in real fast.
Signs. Great movie.
You saw that with me too.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Thriller, because it's scary, but it's scary in a fun way. It's not like you're gonna crap your pants at night thinking about it.
If you haven't seen it, it's from M. Night Shyamalan, and it is just it's not a horror movie, but
No.
it's scary. It's a
a
I mean,
thriller.
it's a mystery.
It's
more
got
than anything.
aliens and crop circles. It's got
Yeah.
Mel Gibson at his peak. It's
And
got
it has
Joaquin
that-
Phoenix at his peak.
It has a very good message.
It has a fantastic,
albeit not a Christian message
Oh,
per
thanks, man.
se, but it has a very good message to it. Very
If
good
you
movie.
haven't seen it, it's a story of a priest who loses his wife and he
Mm-hmm.
loses his faith, and he has these visions and all these got the alien abduction and all
Yeah.
that stuff going on there. And M. Night Shyamalan could do that stuff like nobody's
Oh.
business. Just the tension throughout the entire movie,
Yeah.
and he has these visions of his wife saying things to him when she's dying, when she's pinned up against a tree by the truck, and it doesn't make any sense. Then you get to the end, and it all
just
makes
all
sense.
starts
And
coming
you're just like,
together.
holy cow!
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah. Great
yeah,
movie.
not my top 20, but The Village is also up there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one now.
Very good, very good. Nice, very nice. I'm so
See?
proud of you.
See?
I never would have thought you would have
I
done
kind of
that.
pulled one out there, didn't I? All right.
Good. All right, go.
What weird stuff do you have, Jr.?
18. No, I'm just going in order.
What's your next weird movie?
No weirds.
All right.
There's weird stuff on here, but this is just number 18. I thought there'd be more, but there's only one of 3 Marvel movies in my top 20.
Oh, so I don't worry about that.
Yeah,
One
we
of
don't
3.
care about that then.
Captain America: Winter Soldier.
No.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Eh.
The fight scenes, the Winter
sorry.
Soldier.
It is the best Captain America movie.
No. Yes, I'll agree. I just don't like the actor, so therefore,
Bucky?
True. I
Or
can't stand Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Evans.
I just can't stand him. So, Captain America was ruined for me. But
Yeah.
yes, I agree. It was.
Maybe you'll like the new actor.
Yeah. I can't stand him either.
Why does it hurt so bad, Jr.? Why does it hurt so
I
bad?
do agree
You
with
like Chris
everybody,
Evans
though.
now?
I think Chris Evans is my new favorite Captain America again.
I do agree that Chris Evans is America's ass.
No doubt.
No doubt. You are, buddy. You are. Well, that's good. That's good. That could have been that would have been top 40.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have more than 3 in here.
But they
I
made the
don't.
Winter Soldier a nice guy now, and he was so awesome as a bad
yeah.
guy. That dude
Yeah.
played him was just really, really
Yeah.
good.
And they didn't give him the shield in the end, which he should have had.
Right.
So.
So now you're going to, all right, my next one, you're going to mark off something on your list because it's on there.
All right.
Return of the Jedi.
It is on my side list of the ones I knew you guys.
Return of the
told you.
Jedi.
No Star Wars on my list.
Return of Jedi, one of the probably the best of all Star Wars in my opinion.
No.
You don't think so?
The first one was great, but you took out the Ewoks, and then it's a phenomenal movie. But
What's wrong with the
it's just
Ewoks?
just to grow up in that age, and I saw the movies for the first time when they came out,
Yeah, we were watching them on
and then
reruns.
and then to see the culmination of it at the end. You got Luke Skywalker; he's now a Jedi, and all that. It was great. They did a great job in the third one of just tidying everything up, and it was just great movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right?
can't
It's a good
disagree.
movie. Not top 20, but good.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
I'm going there. Happy Gilmore. One of my favorites. I can watch
Great
that
movie.
movie and I still laugh to this day. Every
Great.
time. I still laugh.
Great
With Ben
movie.
Stiller in a nursing home, come on. You can't beat it. Love it. That's all I gotta say about it.
I've got a Ben Stiller movie on
Ben
here.
Stiller was fantastic.
Ben Stiller was great in that movie.
I got a Ben Stiller movie on here that you don't have.
You're probably right because that's the only Ben Stiller movie I believe I have.
I know what you have.
He did it.
Boy, that's probably
he did
top
it,
20.
and it should have been in the top.
I may have to throw something out here.
That doesn't work. You got to use the marker.
Well, it works over
you
here.
can't write
It
on
works
this
on the hard
crap.
surface.
You can use it there. Yeah,
Yeah.
on hard surface.
Okay, so I got that one out of my way. All right. Your
All
turn.
right, good.
I don't think you have to mark this off because I'm going to pick a different one. Because I like the first and the third John Wick, and I see that you've got number 2 written down. So, John Wick 1 for me.
Okay, well, see, I can mark all the John Wicks off my list now.
You going to mark them all off?
I put them in as, like, if I like a movie, I count the series.
Now, see, I
So
picked
for
the
me,
best of each series.
I say John
Ooh.
Wick. I say I like the
you
entire
told me
series.
I had to.
That's what I thought the rule was.
You said I couldn't
You done
pick
changed the
series that I
rules.
had
So
to
it's just series?
No, you said I couldn't pick a series.
No, you can't pick series
Oh, I thought
because
we were
there's
picking
bad
series.
movies in every series.
So I had to pick
Is
one.
there a bad John Wick?
No, but
Parabellum
Exactly.
Parabellum was not as good as the first.
But it was still great.
Oh, still a great movie.
Oh,
Exactly.
I like the third one better than the second one.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, you hadn't seen it. You saw it recently.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the
gosh.
third one better than the second one.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't know. That second one was
No, the second one was by far my
just
favorite.
it's not just that scene of him in the catacombs in 2.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
God.
John Wick, you rule, baby.
You are the best.
You are,
Keanu
man. You're the
Reeves
man,
is
right?
my hero.
There he is. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, 12/22 of this year, Matrix 4, baby. We're there.
We are there.
We are so there.
We are there.
We're going to the theater to see this. It's on HBO Max, but we're going to go to the
Oh, it's
theater.
on HBO Max?
What
Yeah.
day is?
We got a sub theater at the house.
We do. I have a home theater. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
good.
So
All right, so
We're
you
renting
got
out the whole theater. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We're going to have everybody over the house, and we're going to watch.
So it's actually coming out. Yeah, it's on HBO. Is that what
We're
you
going to
said?
watch it
yeah,
on big
Matrix,
screen
yeah.
downstairs. We're going to.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. All right.
Oh, I don't know if Shutup Cameron can come, but
I don't know.
We'll talk
man.
about that later.
We'll talk about that later. All right. This one is none of you have it on your list. You may not even know what the movie is. It's called The Right Stuff.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. What is it?
The Right Stuff was a movie that came out, I want to say in the 80s. Had a young Jeff Goldblum in it, so it's fantastic just with him in it. It is the story of the Mercury and Apollo astronauts, them being selected, them going through the training, them getting to the point. But it's not, there's a lot of comedy in it. And it's just, just a got guys on there who are stars that you would know. But it's just a story of them being selected, everything they had to go through, their missions and stuff, and it's just it's just a great bit of storytelling. And it has one dude, Gordo, I can't think of his name now, the first guy to orbit. This guy was so cool that he's in the capsule getting ready to take off, he falls asleep. They have to wake him up. You know, because he's like sleeping up there. He's so relaxed, but the whole movie, The Right Stuff, it's a long movie, but watch it. Just great movie.
Most good movies are long.
True. All right. This is on Cameron's list, and this is why I stopped immediately reading his. Jurassic Park. The original Jurassic Park.
Good movie.
When that movie came out,
Good
It's
movie.
on your list and his?
it's on both of our lists.
It's on mine.
And so I remember the summer that came out on VHS.
You're a
I burnt that VHS tape up. I guarantee I watched that movie 60 times that summer.
Good movie. Really
Not
good.
only the
Jeff
CGI,
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum,
Yep.
the CGI in that movie was phenomenal. Just the idea of dinosaurs and how they did it, great movie. The rest of them, man, not so bad.
Is that where
but-
Jim Carrey comes out of the dinosaur's butt?
No.
That is.
Ace
Oh,
Ventura.
no! Why'd you say that?
Why is Ace Ventura not on my
Why
list?
is that not on my list?
There you go.
You get to add first, I guess. You can put it. You got room now, don't you?
No.
Folks, this may be a 2.5 hour podcast.
Yeah.
here.
I forgot about the nature calls. Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
I will keep the Jeff Goldblum going then.
Don't pick all the
Oh.
good movies because we're going to do.
No,
okay.
I'm not picking.
All right, go.
This is probably not on your list. Funny story about Jeff Goldblum. I was on the phone with IT today, getting my new stuff set up and my new job, and he made an Independence Day reference, and I called him out on it.
No.
I called it. You can add it.
Crap. Is that what you're going after?
Yep. Independence
Yeah,
Day.
I think Cameron probably.
He
got
made
that
an
too.
Independence Day reference and didn't expect me
He
to
doesn't.
call him out on it,
He doesn't have that one.
but I did. Independence Day.
Oh.
All
Independence Day, my number 2 film.
The quote was, "Let's do it again. This time without the oops."
Yes.
Yep.
One of my. I love that. Yes.
I had the extended version too.
Oh yeah.
The guys at work know I say that.
Yeah.
Let's try that again without the oops. Yeah, that's
It is.
Gosh.
I was on my kind of recruiting trip to seminary, and I had free time during the day, and there was a theater that was near the hotel. I went and saw it, then bought a ticket again and went back and saw it again.
It was phenomenal.
It was. I have seen that movie 50 times.
Yeah.
Remake's no good.
Huh?
The remake's not
No,
Oh, the
it
remake's
is
horrible.
Terrible.
But
The original.
It
I guess it
is.
was a sequel, wasn't it? But it was not.
Yeah,
good.
it was a sequel supposedly. Yeah.
oh my gosh, wow!
Great movie.
Will Smith's breakout movie.
Will Smith.
Yeah, and
Don't
just,
tell my wife that. My
Wow,
wife's
what a
all about Will
fantastic movie.
Smith.
All right, I added one.
Oh, that breaks my heart, man.
Don't take it.
All right, I knew it was going to be like if we're going to do top 20, it's going to be like top 10.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's
No, we're gonna have to
whittled
get through
down.
like 40
Do I-
movies for each of us to have 20.
That's true.
That's true. I got to write another one down. Give me. I'll put this one down. Okay. I'm trying to think of my
That's short
honorable
form.
mention list. I'm sitting here thinking of it. What is my honorable mention? All right. My next one. Everybody has it. John Wick 2.
Okay, yeah.
No, I
so
had John Wick
I had
1.
that in the John Wick series. So
Yeah, John Wick 2. Just not as good as 1. But John Wick 2 is just the way that they filmed it.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. That scene where he goes and he actually does the assassination.
I think the action and the way the movie was filmed is better than 2.
Yeah.
The story, it's hard to beat the story first. So that's where you
Story,
get
yeah.
introduced to him. So, but yeah, I agree.
The action in 2 is just phenomenal.
Oh.
I mean, John Wick is one of the greatest characters of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Like they had like a list of 20 action heroes, and they said you have to go fight somebody. You can take 3. I said I only need 1.
Yeah, are you taking Superman or John Wick?
I'm taking John Wick.
Because he's probably got kryptonite bullets. So
Right,
you know,
Superman's
I
not
mean,
going to kill anybody.
Yeah,
But wow,
that's true.
it was just like we're going to take John Wick 1, and then we're just going to John Wick 2 just came out and expanded, and 3. I'm glad they're doing a 4 because if they had stopped at
Yes.
3,
Uh,
that's something like Fast and Furious. They could do 9 of them.
yeah, and we will go watch every one of them.
It is amazing. And like I talked about earlier, there was that if you haven't seen it, there's a scene where he's in the catacombs. He has to go through all these guys, and it's 3 gun. It's pistol, AR.
He's got it all
and
pre-set
shotgun.
up. He's got him laying in
He has it set up,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing, and the kind of the ongoing fight that he has with the other assassin was really good throughout that movie. Gosh, what I want to watch it again.
I don't know. I like the third one a lot. The third one, our dog decided to watch with us, which was not a good idea.
Who did?
Our dog,
Yeah.
one of our dogs, wanted to watch it with us, and she walked up right at the time that Halle Berry's dog gets shot.
Oh no!
And she just like gets all depressed and lays down.
Oh,
And
boy.
she's
If you haven't, have we talked about 3 yet? Is 3 made a list? I won't talk about 3 if it has.
I don't think so.
No, I got number 1. You got number 2.
Can we do? Yeah, let's just do the John Wick.
Yeah, I say John
All right.
Wick is the great, perhaps
The John Wick
greatest
series. Just,
Yes, just John Wick series.
but if you haven't seen 3, there are 2 dogs in that movie that are phenomenal. Just
Yeah.
the fight with the dogs
yeah,
is worth it.
all of John Wick. Period.
All
of it.
John Wick. Probably the best series, and I'm including Star Wars and all that.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
See, even Shutup Cameron. agrees
Shutup
with
Cameron
that.
agrees. Yeah. So, yeah.
I hold.
Usually liberals don't like violence.
I hold a couple
But
other
that's
series
true.
very high, and they're on the list, so I'm not going to mention them. Yeah.
All right.
All
Where
right.
are we?
All right. So I think it's my turn.
The list is going to get tighter now.
I'm gonna hit one that I'm pretty sure is on JR's list. Ready Player One.
Mike, it was my honorable mention.
Ah, I really tried hard.
That was
Ready Player One is a great movie.
that was
So
really
here's-
it was it really
here's
was.
the thing
It
about
was,
that
it was
movie.
surprising how good it was.
It's not that great a movie, but I really enjoyed it, and it's probably the best movie in its genre ever.
I'd say it's the best movie,
a
not
video
only in
game
its
movie,
genre, but in
it is the
the last few years, as far as I'm concerned, because it's one of those movies. Once again, if I'm sitting on the couch, it's late at night, and I can't sleep, I see it on. I'm gonna watch
Yep.
it. Love it. Love that movie.
By the way,
I'm feeling nostalgic here because if you
no.
guys don't know, you guys weren't involved in it, but we had this time to where we would come together on Friday nights, and people would come over from the church.
I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it the first time.
And we would watch.
Was it your house?
And I'd have the whole counter set up with like movie candy
goobers
and all that stuff. We'd make
and
popcorn and we watched the movies, and it was a good time.
Yes, it was.
And we saw a lot of good movies.
Yes, and that's probably where a majority of my movies are coming from,
Yeah.
because I probably saw them at your house because I don't really watch.
We saw
movies, so.
we saw a lot of good movies, and then we watched what was that musical where Tom Cruise was singing "I'm a cowboy, I'm a steel horse I ride, wanted dead or alive."
I don't think I saw that
I
musical.
must have been.
Oh, what was the movie? It was really popular.
I must have been drugged during that one.
Yeah, it was that bad.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, it was about the rock studio. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, we don't even remember.
No, it must have been bad. All right.
Good. Did you just do yours?
No.
He did.
Okay.
He stole Ready Player One from my honorable mention list.
Honorable mention.
Which moves us to one that's probably not on your list. And I'm just going to go with, because it's a trilogy that became a 6-movie series, I'm just going to go with Return of the King, Lord of the Rings then.
Okay.
All right. That's not on my. I'm not.
None of them made my list.
I'm not a big fan, but they're good movies. I'm not going to watch them more than once, but I like them. They're a good movie.
I actually think, out of all of those movies, I actually believe that the last one of the Hobbit series with the 5 armies.
Yep, it was good.
That was great.
With the 2 little dwarf guys, they were super cool.
I didn't see anything.
That was a great. But that's if you watch the 5 armies, just that one scene where the elves and the dwarves unite and fight. Gosh, this is awesome. I get chills every time I watch that. Great movie.
Yep.
This didn't make any of your list, but you're going to be mad that you didn't put it on your list.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
We'll see about that.
Back to the Future.
Of course, it made that was my number 1.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I'm so sorry.
That's my number 3.
Stole is on Shutup Cameron's list too. You done
Back
stole
to the Future.
Everybody's. Oh, no, wait. Was it on Cameron's list?
Great movie.
Was it? It was. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Two was horrible. 3 was pretty good.
I like 2. I like them all.
I like all those.
Back to the Future would be one where I wouldn't say, okay, that's not a series that I would put up there. I would say Back to the Future, the first one.
Oh no, see, not me. I put the entirety. I love the second one. And the third.
You know what it is though? You know what it is though?
What?
The phrase that was coined in that movie would be 1.21 gigawatts.
Yep.
We would pronounce that gigawatts today, and nobody cared back then.
That's true.
That's true.
Because of the way it's spelled and because of what it is short for.
Yeah.
It's the GIF versus GIF.
But nobody ever gets, like, if you walk up to somebody and go, "You are my density."
Yeah.
Nobody gets that.
No.
Right.
But I thought that was a great phrase, you know.
Gosh, I can't believe you took that right off the bat.
Oh.
Okay.
Number 3 for me, yeah.
Yeah, that's on my top. All right, so I got to move on. Here's one that no one has on their list, and I can almost guarantee it.
Right.
Sahara.
Oh my gosh, I knew that. I thought that'd be number
Matthew
1.
McConaughey.
I didn't like it.
Absolutely love that movie.
I didn't like it.
About treasure hunting. Gosh, I love that movie.
I like
so
him.
much.
I like the guy who stars with him.
I don't know his name, but he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Matthew McConaughey.
Sahara's good. I like all desert movies for some reason.
They're
they're
great, aren't they?
I just do like desert movies.
But great movie.
Lawrence of Arabia, great movie. The Mummy,
great movies.
great movie. Man, Brendan Fraser's gotten fat.
He has.
Has he?
Oh my gosh, he's huge. He's bigger than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Brendan
Big.
Fraser?
Like everywhere. Just
His whole face is
triangle.
like a big block.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
All right, go. Good.
Not on your list. Probably haven't even seen it. One of 5 Christopher Nolan movies on my list.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, go ahead.
Tenet, his newest one.
Nope.
Which one?
Tenet?
That's a Christopher Nolan movie?
Yep.
Who's in that?
Nobody's. They're new people.
I didn't know that.
Denzel Washington's son, I believe, is the main character. But
Tenet. Top 20?
Oh yeah.
Couldn't tell you. Never seen it.
I might have to watch that
Top 10 probably.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch something that JR picked.
We'll just do it on a Friday night.
We got.
I'll bring it.
I know you guys are going to say something. I'll just put this while I'm thinking about it.
Oh gosh.
All right. Ready? This is going to blow all the list up right here, buddy.
All right, hit it. Go ahead and let me mark stuff out.
All right. Die Hard.
Oh, literally, that was the next thing on my list.
Die Hard, baby.
The greatest Christmas movie of all
Greatest
time.
Christmas movie of all time.
So is that how he gets? So if he says it, we lose it.
Yes.
He gets to keep
Yeah,
it?
if anybody says it, you lose it.
I
Oh
didn't put Die Hard
man,
on it.
I really want to put Die Hard in there too.
Put
That's
Die
on.
Hard on there.
That's on Shutup Cameron's list too.
It's a great movie.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie, and it is a Christmas movie.
100% Christmas movie.
But it's just yippee-ki-yay, mother frogger, all that stuff.
Great
See,
movie.
now all I got to do is
Right.
put that.
Welcome to the party, pal. It was great.
I actually had a friend for one of I can't remember what class it was in, but we all had to do poster board diagrams, and he did a poster board diagram of how much blood he lost in that movie, and he had like little blood trails
that's
down the
pretty good.
poster board and stuff, and
That's
like he
pretty
should be dead by here, but he's still alive all the way over
Yeah.
here.
Gosh,
Great movie.
Hans Gruber, one of
Oh.
the best villains of all time.
Yes,
Oh man,
where he
what a
plays the
movie.
American right there at the end, trying to fool him.
Every Christmas. It's a
That's
tradition.
it. That is.
Put on Die Hard. What 2? Okay, there's another one. Here's another thing where you're just kind of like, I don't know.
I don't know if I put Die Hard in the trilogy.
Would you put it in the series thing?
I don't know.
Are you going to talk about 2 later on? I'm not
No.
gonna say anything.
Two, Live Free or Die Hard was a great movie. But I don't know, once again, it's not my top 20.
2 did not make it. 2
No.
was
Which one
just
was
kinda,
Samuel L. Jackson in?
that was 3. That
was
didn't make
3,
it.
yeah.
Die Hard with a
Oh.
Vengeance.
Vengeance, yeah.
But 2 was, if you watch it and go, and there's a video, you can get on there and they talk about all the discrepancies that take place and all the stuff. You look at it and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. I think the coolest thing in the entire movie is the dude goes into the airport and he lights a cigarette.
Yeah. That's a
And
discrepancy.
I'm all like, gosh, it's like freedom! That's what it used to look like. This is like, yeah. But it was,
Oh.
but the villain wasn't that good. And, you know, there's things like he's supposed to be at Dulles Airport and you look at the phone that he's calling on, it says Pacific Bell on it. You know, it's like they shot it in California, did fake snow and all that. It's just not good.
All right. I'm going to have to go old school here because I know this isn't on your list. Uncle Buck.
No, but it's good.
Perhaps once again, that's one of those movies.
That
it's
is
on.
out there.
I am
That's-
watching it.
It
Uncle
wouldn't
Buck,
have made my top.
where he was
50, but-
he's digging around in the trunk, you know, after he's trying to pick his niece up or
niece
whatever.
up.
Bro, so good, so good.
And he meets that woman that's got the big thing on her face. How you doing, a buck melanoma? I'm sorry. I mean,
He flips a nickel to her or whatever, gets that thing cut off your face.
yeah.
Great move. Anything with John Candy was a genius.
Macaulay Culkin was in it.
Yep. It was a great movie. It really
Yeah.
was.
Oh my gosh, I just thought about Home Alone.
I know.
I never even thought about that.
First one, maybe. Yeah, not the sequel.
Oh no!
He's got it back up now.
Yeah, I got a backup. I'm good.
All right, go. That's good.
Split.
Ooh, very, very good movie. That did not make it, but that could have been
James
on my top.
McAvoy performs probably one of the best acting performances of the last.
Split is
15
good.
years.
And it's
Yes.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, that makes me think about Unbreakable.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a sequel to Unbreakable.
Unbreakable is kind of a slow movie, but Unbreakable is a fantastic
Yes, it
story.
is.
Yeah, if you didn't know, they are all connected.
Yes.
Unbreakable to Split to
Mr. Glass.
Did you see Glass?
Yes.
Was it any good?
Not as good as Split.
Okay.
Probably not as good as Unbreakable, but watchable.
Yeah.
I have it. I've just never watched
Unbreakable would be somewhere in my top 50, I guess.
it. Probably somewhere in there. It was a
Yeah.
good movie.
And it's low. It's like low on the radar. Nobody even hardly knows about Unbreakable.
True.
It wasn't heavily publicized. It didn't do good in the box office. Nothing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see if you guys can guess my next one.
Oh, okay. I can see your
The
list, so
only
not
good
me.
movie that Jake Gyllenhaal, what's his name? Gyllenhaal?
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. The only good, okay.
The
The only good movie that Jake Gyllenhaal, whatever his name is, made.
I have no idea.
Well, I can think of one that I like that he was in.
Is that it?
That's a good movie.
He was in there.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is taking too long. I'm going to go ahead
Yeah,
and
I was
say
gonna
it.
You get to
say
say
it.
it.
Prince of Persia.
He's
Great
also
movie.
in Day After Tomorrow. Really good End of the World.
He was pretty good.
I actually
He-
like that movie. Yes.
He was pretty good. Prince of Persia, Desert
One
Story.
of the best video game movies. Yep.
Gosh, what a great
Yeah.
movie. Just that's one of those. Prince of Persia is one of those Indiana Jones type movies where you just sit down, get a bag of popcorn, and watch it, and just enjoy the movie. No sex, no violence, no cussing, some violence, but
Did you play the game that went from that?
Yeah,
Okay.
but just a great story.
Yeah.
Well acted, and it's got Alfred Molina in it, one of my favorite actors of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was Prince of Persia. Get that movie.
Good call.
That's a movie you can sit down with the kids and watch.
Good call.
Real good movie. All right, go.
Yep.
All right, here's one that you might agree with, but probably didn't make your list. Princess Bride.
Oh, great movie.
Princess Bride, another one of my favorites. I see that movie
fantastic
coming
movie.
on.
Yep.
I am watching that movie 100 times out of 100 times.
It is being
Fantastic.
remade.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I like
And
that.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Princess Bride?
It's I just wrote it down right here.
Yep,
I just put
right.
it there.
Put that in there. It's got to
I
be
have a
in
list
there.
of 3 movies I need to watch.
Great
You've never seen
movie.
Princess Bride?
Wow.
That's one of those things that's got.
I went to try to find it.
Inconceivable.
I went to try to find it a couple months ago, and none of my streaming platforms were carrying it. So
Great movie. Great movie.
It's like I don't think you understand what that word means.
it's almost as good as
You keep saying that word. I don't think you understand what it means. My name is. What is his name?
Montoya something
Montoya.
or other. Yeah.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Christopher Guest is in it. One of the guys for Spinal Tap. Another great movie.
Yes.
Another great movie. Good. That's really
Andre
good.
the Giant.
Yeah. Andre the Giant was in it. Fantastic. Good. Gary Hughes. Carrie
yeah.
or Gary?
I think
Gary Hughes.
Gary, I think. Yeah.
He's underrated.
Yeah.
But a really good guy. Don't stop looking at my list.
I'm just making sure because you were trying to guess this one on me earlier, and I was just seeing if it was on there. I didn't.
All right, go.
My only Ben Stiller movie.
We all know that one.
Do we?
I think so.
Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes. Yes, 1,000 yes.
But how is it?
Don't watch the
how is it
sequel.
a school for children when they can't even
Can't even get in the building.
They can't even get in the building.
I think I have the black lung. Great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. That could have made my top 20.
The only reason to watch the sequel is to see what becomes of his school because the rest of the movie's trash.
I've never seen it, and I didn't even care to.
I didn't either.
I mean,
I didn't want
it's
to ruin
not
the
good.
first
Yeah.
one.
Sometimes
not
you're
good.
just like, it's not worth it.
I have it if you're in a bar. It's not good.
I'm good. No.
Blue Steel.
Blue Steel.
It's beautiful. Oh,
Relax. Just do it.
Right.
And
and it's got the greatest quote of all. What's the greatest quote of all? Will
There's
Ferrell.
so many in there.
know.
I feel like I'm taking crazy
Pills,
pills.
yeah.
Classic. I mean, if you got a
Yeah.
movie where you can do a lot of quotes from,
That's it.
then,
Yeah.
then that's
Files
just
are in the
great.
computer.
That's it.
one of my favorites.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
They're beating on the computer.
And they're playing the theme from 2001 in the background, and it's just great.
Good.
All right, this is on everybody's list. I'm just going to blow your list up. Matrix Reloaded.
All right, that's on my trilogy list.
It's not on my trilogy list
Wait,
because
you
the
can't
third
pick
one
the whole
sucked.
thing. Pick a movie right now. Pick one.
Out of all the Matrixes,
Yep.
the first one.
All right, then you took mine.
Second.
Okay, you can't do that. That was
Yours is safe. No, yours is safe.
He's reloaded.
Yours is safe.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause you
let's
picked
talk about
Oh,
both of
you
them.
have two Matrix on your list.
Yeah.
That's, oh,
So you just
Well,
blew
my
it out
list
of
could have been a
water.
lot big. I could have put a lot more stuff on there.
Yeah, he could have.
makes
Golly.
I had the first Matrix, and he took that from me, so I have to add yet another one. Okay.
I mean, it's not on my list. but-
Matrix Reloaded.
Oh,
The
it's
Matrix.
not. It's not one you were going to say.
No.
Oh, I'm safe then.
When the Matrix came out, I lost my mind. Thought
Yes.
this is wow.
Yeah.
Just wow. We can talk about both of them because we got them both on our list. But the Matrix, just watching it in 1999 was apparently the last year for good movies. But it came out, and if you guys don't know, I mean, you're too young maybe or something like that. You watch that movie and you're like, this is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
The story was brilliant. Bullet time, where they slowed everything down. The scene where they're going into the place to rescue Morpheus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just that scene right there, man. And that's when I got into all that. I listened to a lot of weird music. I listened to EDM, electric dance music, and all that stuff, electronic dance music, and I got into it based off of that movie because that music is playing behind them when they're doing that. It's just fantastic. Just a great. I was always a Keanu Reeves fan, and then he comes out and he does that. And he was perfect.
Yeah.
For it. Oh my, wow! But the Reloaded was up there. I'd say it was close.
The problem with Reloaded is they tried to stretch it across two movies. They filmed Reloaded and Revolutions at the exact same time.
Right.
And cut it in the middle and made you wait a year in between the watching them.
Yeah.
And the movie was halfway done. That was the problem with it. The second two, as one movie, are pretty good. But individually, they're not.
But I mean, the first part of Reloaded when Trinity comes down on that motorcycle. I mean, it's just, and there's like several really big fights.
Yeah.
He has a fight against all those the one agent who replicates himself,
Smith.
Yeah,
Smith, and then
He's
he has
100 Smiths. Yeah.
he has the fight in there with all the little cronies of that one guy, and just fantastic fight scenes.
Yeah.
And
Right there with her on the motorcycle, he has a similar scene where he shows up to their little meeting late, and they're all like, "Oh, there's agents here," and he's like, "No, I got this." And he just walks down there and is just thrashing these guys, and one of them almost punches him.
Upgrades.
And you just watched the first movie, him just getting whipped the whole time, so it was super great.
Yeah.
And then he learns how to fly right after that.
Great movie. Great movie. Good. Go.
I don't know how to do this.
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to say it before JR says it. The original Fast and Furious.
That's the one I got.
Fast and Furious.
There's no way I'm going to get to
first
20
one.
on the fly. It's just not.
So, there you go. One of the most influential movies of my teenage years.
Allergies.
I
I figured you have 9 of them.
No. Matter of fact, I stopped
only
at 7.
picked one.
I stopped at 7. After 7, don't watch any of the Fast and Furious. Are terrible.
Don't listen.
The first one spawned a whole culture.
Oh, it did. It did. Which was already happening. We were in that culture. Even in Indiana, we had that. Not maybe as much as they did, but the tuner culture was already there.
It hit us a little different because when that movie hit, we were still in like the lowered S10, lowered ideas.
Yeah.
And when that movie hit, it's like, no, we got to get the foreign cars. They got to have big wings on them. And they got to sound like weed eaters.
I had my Mitsubishi Eclipse before Fast and Furious came out.
I didn't. I had a truck
and I drove my Fast and Furious to the movies.
These two idiots right
to
here,
watch it. And just
Mitsubishis.
a little bit of context here. Fast and Furious 7. When Paul Walker's in the minivan waiting for his kids in line, I drove a minivan to watch that Fast and Furious 7. So see me and Paul Walker, full circle.
Yeah.
So there you go, Fast and Furious.
Eclipsed a minivan. Except
That's how life works.
Except he's got a Skyline.
None of them.
Yeah, he has a Skyline. Also, I did not have.
Did they come out before Need for Speed?
The games?
Yeah.
All throughout the same time. The first.
But it was a whole culture, man. It was.
It
changed everything.
97, first Fast and Furious.
It changed the way people looked at cars.
All these racers running around and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. All right. None of you have this one, but it's an older movie.
It's my turn.
Oh.
He's trying to take it.
I'm segueing. Here, go. None of us have this on his list because I know it's going to be something weird and obscure.
I have to skip the Matrix now. I don't know what my list is shot. So we'll go back to Christopher.
Yeah, I don't know where I am now.
Christopher Nolan movies.
Oh, well, come on, hit us with it.
But one you probably didn't watch. It's called Memento.
You're right.
Who's in that?
The guy from Jericho, I think. It's not a big name actor at all. But the premise of the story is, and you might watch it, so I'm not going to ruin it. But basically, the guy is trying to solve his wife's murder. But when she was murdered, he got a head injury and has no short-term memory. So everything he learns, he's hired an investigator. Everything he learns, he tattoos on his body. And he wakes up every morning in the mirror, not knowing who he is or what's happening, and reads his tattoos and starts the next day. And he's trying to solve his wife's murder.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, though.
It does. It does.
That's Christopher
Is it
Nolan.
kind of like 50 First Dates?
It's a lot better than that. Yeah.
All right, can I go now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Nobody has it on his list, but just a perfect Cold War movie, The Hunt for Red October.
Great movie.
Connery?
Sean Connery.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
The only bad part of the entire movie is Adam Baldwin's in it.
That's one of the
So they came. It was the first Tom Clancy movie that they actually did, and they picked Adam Baldwin to play Jack Ryan.
it's a Jack Ryan series.
Yeah. And he was actually halfway decent in the movie, but the whole movie is just wow. And it was just, if you don't understand what the 80s were like, you got to watch that movie because it's all about Russia and the United States going to nuke one another. Great movie.
Is that the one with the squirrely guy, the techie guy that had to connect the cables with his finger?
No, that's Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide. Okay.
Yeah. This one had the guy from The Sopranos in it. and it was Crimson Tide was good because Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
But I don't have any Denzel movies. It's bad.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because I love the guy. Yeah, Hunt for Red October, great movie. Great movie.
All right, here's one that none of you are going to have. Maybe probably never even seen. Battleship.
Good movie.
I
Love
Hey,
a Battleship.
own
I
it.
keep
I've
hoping
watched
something
it.
close
It's
to-
not that great.
I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. I put that up there with Sahara. That's like
They-
1 and 2 up there together.
They
I love
marketed
Battleship.
that Liam Neeson was in that movie just to put him on the face of the box.
It doesn't matter.
And
who
he's in the
was.
movie for like 3 minutes.
But
Yeah.
that 3 minutes he was in it was awesome. I don't know the main character's name, but
No, they were
he played
nobodies,
really
yeah.
well. It was just a great movie. It was kind of a B-ish movie.
He's the guy that every time
Great movie.
he ruins all the movies he's in.
He does, but I loved it.
He was
Loved
in
that
an
movie.
American Assassin, and he was good in American Assassin.
When they go back and they get
I was so
the
disappointed.
old battleship and they get the old veterans to kind of start it
Yeah.
up and stuff, tears in the eyes. Great.
By the way,
movie.
we have this
Go
old
watch
decommissioned battleship, but we still have live ammo on it.
Well, of course, you don't think those veterans are going to sit around waiting for
they'll-
the attack
But
again?
but the aliens were cool. It was surprising.
It was a great movie.
I thought it'd be stupid, but it was surprisingly
I
good.
loved it. One of my favorites.
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Good.
Did you say that one? You
What?
said that one, so it's my turn?
Yeah.
We'll keep the Christopher Nolan rolling. Interstellar.
Oh gosh,
I am going to have to disagree.
a horrible movie.
Did you watch it?
I think so.
I bet
Matthew McConaughey?
I bet you turned it off in the first hour and didn't finish it.
Matthew McConaughey?
Oh no! I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking the different one. I'm thinking the one with.
You're probably thinking
Sandra
of
Bullock, probably.
Gravity. That was not good.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Is this
Sandra
the one where
Bullock.
he's trapped behind the bookshelf?
Not trapped.
He's
Don't
communicating with his daughter?
Don't ruin the movie. That's
Okay.
like the end of the movie.
Nobody's gonna watch it anyway. It sucks.
Everybody should watch Interstellar.
All right.
The first hour is dry. Just fair warning.
yeah.
You would have quit the first hour.
You're probably right. I get bored very easily.
I actually thought the first part of it, is that the one where they're living in like the Dust Bowl?
Yeah, like
I
all
actually thought
crops
the
are
first part
gone.
was good.
All crops are gone. Yeah.
I thought it was good. All right, this one I know none of you have,
Uh-oh.
and it's called Moneyball.
Not heard of it.
That has hold on. Oh my gosh, has Brad Pitt in it.
It has Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill.
That was actually a good
Jonah
movie.
Hill.
That was a good movie.
Wow, I don't think I've liked.
I've
a
seen
movie
it,
with
but I
Jonah Hill
don't-
in it.
I-
Moneyball is just one of those well-acted movies. If you love baseball, it's about the Oakland A's, and they lose all these players from their team. They can't compete with the Yankees, with the Red Sox when it comes to budget. So they bring in Jonah Hill, who created all this analytical system to where he stopped worrying about home runs and RBIs and just people getting on base, and they changed baseball. That's still being used today, and they just very well acted. And they had the A's. I'm not going to ruin it for you because it's in Wikipedia, but the A's actually with that team, and the record still stands, number of consecutive victories, and plus it has a young Chris Pratt in it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great Moneyball, fantastic baseball movie, well, best of all time.
All right. I'll throw another obscure one out there. Rat Race.
That was funny.
Love
Not a
Rat
great
Race.
movie, but
Great movie.
Who's in that?
Oh my gosh, Mr. Bean, and there's a ton of people in that movie.
yeah.
Just another, once again, maybe not the greatest movie of all time, but one of those movies, if it's on,
He had.
I'm watching it.
He had
Loved it.
narcolepsy. He would
yes,
just. He would just
Mr.
fall
Bean had
asleep.
narcolepsy. He just randomly fall asleep. It's a race.
Yeah,
See, that movie makes me laugh thinking
Oh,
about it.
Mr. Bean.
Sorry. Go ahead. Okay, see, that was my random dumb one.
that was good. That was
I
good.
like it.
I like
It's
that.
a dumb one, but I like it.
Back to Marvel.
Ugh.
But
Come
you're all
on.
going to agree. It's not on your list, but you're going to agree.
Oh, I bet I know which one.
It's Thor Ragnarok.
Not on my list.
Not on my yeah.
Yeah, taking that.
Not on my
one off.
list.
Maybe
but up
my
there.
favorite Marvel movie.
The greatest Marvel movie of all time. Period.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor
It's
Ragnarok.
really
Yeah,
good.
I would agree.
Thor came into his own
Yeah.
in that movie.
Yeah,
That was not the Thor you saw in the other movies.
Like when Odin said, "Are you too stupid to? Did you really think that the hammer gave you the lightning?"
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, "What?"
Huh?
And then he's just he goes on the bridge there,
and he turns
calls
and
the
they're
lightning,
playing Led Zeppelin behind
turns
him.
into like a
Oh, yeah.
torpedo and just
Yes.
goes, "Ah!"
That's great.
Or when he's in the arena and the Hulk comes out and he's yes, we're friends.
But what set that all off
I know him from work.
is when when Thor was really arrogant and threw his hammer, and Hela just grabs it and smashes it.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a villain.
Thor's
that's up there.
best Marvel movie.
I agree with that.
Well, maybe one other that I'm gonna have to put on here now.
Don't you dare put Strange on there.
You can't say it.
You can't say it.
You just said
You can't ruin the
Thor
list.
Ragnarok, so deal with it. I gotta have something take its place.
All right.
Oh, Ragnarok was on your list?
Ragnarok's on my list.
I don't know if anybody will have this one. The first Star Trek.
No.
The reboot.
No, the reboot.
Yep.
Great movie.
Great.
Oh, the reboot.
The
reboot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Great movie.
If you,
Both of them actually.
That's the one I got.
I grew up with Star Trek the series, but they never did an origin story.
Oh, that was such
Chris
a good
Pine,
movie.
yeah.
And
Both of those
and
were
they
good.
nailed it. Chris Pine, Anthony Quintos or whatever
I don't remember.
was the guy. He was on Heroes,
Yeah.
and then he got that. He was like that dude Spock right there.
Oh,
without a
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, Spock. He nailed it.
The Doctor.
Carl Urban as Bones.
Yeah.
They couldn't have picked any better.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
and it's
That was
just
a great cast.
It's an origin story of Star Trek and how all those guys came together.
Yeah.
And it is just.
Wasn't the British guy in there too? From Mission Impossible?
Yeah, Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg.
Played
Yeah,
Scotty.
that was all good. Yep.
Yeah. And actually, the dude that was Chekhov was really good. He died,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
He died. Yeah.
But he was fantastic. Sulu was good.
All
It
great.
was just. I mean, just to see the origin story
Yeah.
and how it all came about and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
go back
that.
and watch that again now because that was a great movie.
It was a great movie. And actually, the second one was not.
The second
thought it
one
was
wasn't
fine.
bad.
That was not.
I
a,
thought the villain was cool in the
It
second
it
was
was
one.
not a
not as good as the
series where
first
I would
one.
say the Star Trek series.
No, but it was great. It's a good movie.
It
It's
had
still a good
Benedict
movie.
Cumberbatch in it. It's fantastic. Anything
Yeah.
with him and it's good. And he's playing
Speaking of,
Khan.
Con. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
gonna say it before he does.
Oh, go big.
Doctor Strange.
Yep. Yep. That's up there.
So I was gonna say Ragnarok, but no, Doctor Strange. is
Strange is my favorite
Marvel.
Marvel movie.
Yes, and my favorite Marvel character.
Yeah, Doctor
It's
Strange
out
is
of all the
yes,
movie
he has a
characters.
sense
It
of
is-
humor and he is bad to
It's
the bone.
way down the list for me.
Oh no, Doctor Strange.
Now, I liked him in Endgame, the way they ended his story, or how they brought him into the
Yeah.
end of the story, but I did not like his own movie.
Oh, I loved his.
but I love the
great.
just the CGI and all that stuff in that movie was fantastic.
Yeah,
But
kind of reminds me of Inception a little bit.
yeah,
they did stuff.
yeah.
I liked it.
I'm running out of stuff.
So see, there you go. I had a Marvel movie on my top 20,
My
even
list-
though I probably wouldn't have put it in there if he didn't say nothing about it.
My
There you
list,
go.
y'all have done. You wiped my list out.
Oh, I still got. How many more we got?
A lot.
We've only got 6 more.
But you've got to add.
I've got to add. I'll add some stuff in.
I've got enough. I can make.
I can't think of anything right now. I'm panicking. All
All
right.
right,
I've added some to the bottom. We're going to go back to Christopher Nolan
Okay.
with the best Batman movie ever made,
Oh, incorrect. But go ahead.
The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Sorry,
on my list.
not my favorite Batman.
Huh?
It's on my list.
You like the Keaton
Heath
Batman,
Ledger.
don't you?
I am a
I
Keith.
know.
I am a yes.
No, I don't like Keaton.
I'm a Keaton.
The
fan.
first Keaton movie was fine.
First one, fantastic.
yes. The second
But it
one.
wasn't Christian Bale fantastic.
The second one.
Oh no!
The first two Christian Bale movies were the best.
I
Like
think
I
if you
said-
could have been out in the '80s and watched it when it first came out.
This times a million.
Yeah.
What? What?
Sitting in a theater with 1,000 people watching it at midnight, and
With the technology that was out then and
Yes.
the way things were, to me the original
It was
best.
fantastic.
But I agree, still great movie. Still Dark Knight, great
Heath
movie.
Ledger. Come
Heath
on.
Ledger was fantastic.
Heath Ledger, second best Joker of all time.
Fantastic performance.
Second best Joker? You like what? The old guy better?
I like the comic book style Joker. I'm sorry,
Which one?
the comic book style where there's
Well, the
several
first one had
different ones,
Nicholson
but
in it.
Is that who you're
Nicholson
talking
was-
about, Nicholson?
Yeah, Nicholson was awesome.
As long as
was
you're not
awesome.
saying
Whose phone
what's
is
his
on?
face.
Oh no, I would never say that.
That's fine.
Leto. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we're
no,
not.
no.
No, we don't even talk about Leto.
No, not at all.
Gangsta.
No. By the way, it's not on the list. And the new Suicide Squad is good.
The new one.
The new one.
Did it come to
with the
HBO?
with
Is
the
that what it
mole
was?
or whatever his name is.
Who?
The mole or rat man or whatever his name was.
Well, they were-
Cena's in it.
They
And
replaced Will Smith with Idris Elba, didn't they?
yes,
Is that what
Yes,
did? Yeah.
I
and
actually
he's
I
really
watched
good. He's really good.
It was actually not bad.
I liked it. I really did.
It was.
Is it on
I
HBO?
don't know why. I think I still like the first one better. But
No. This one was really.
The first one was
Yeah,
not good.
This one's on HBO.
It was done by the
It was
same guy
actually
who
good.
did Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh, Gun?
It was a little bit broken up for me.
Yeah.
It was, but that's
Was it
how
5
Gunn
hours
does
long?
stuff.
Yeah, good movie.
It was a good movie though. Yeah, it was.
Who we? What did you just?
Technically, because it was just not.
What'd you just pick?
You just said that.
He said Dark Knight.
Dark Knight was good. Here's the one that should be on your list. If it's not on your list, then you're dodo birds. But Field of Dreams, Kevin
Nope.
Costner.
Nope, sorry, not a big fan.
The best baseball movie. I played football. I played baseball. I like football. Loved baseball. It's just, it's an art, man.
That's
mean,
like
Field of
not-
Dreams is a great movie.
It was. I just not a big baseball.
Not a
person,
baseball fan.
Yeah.
Oh, Field of Dreams, man! If you build it,
they will come.
no,
What?
that's one of the Mandela effects.
What?
Were we talking about that thing?
I was
you
in
always
a
believe
different
that
dimension when I was watching
What
that
do they
movie.
say?
If you build it, he will come.
Who's he?
His father.
All
I'm
it
going
says-
back and watching it now. I don't believe
He
it.
has this thing where his father gets, and there's just that scene where he's sitting there and he's playing. Yep, he will come.
No, that's not.
And you
right.
watch
They
it.
just
and,
removed the T from the subtitles. Is all they've done.
and James Earl Jones doing his speech about baseball and the constant has always been baseball, and it's fantastic.
I'm not going to.
Field of Dreams is great.
Yeah.
Go.
Here's one you're going to fully disagree with, and I'm ready for it. Top Gun.
Oh no!
Yes,
No! No.
yes.
I'm going to have to cough past my allergies, and because he's an idiot.
Nope. Sorry. Top Gun. Fantastic movie. Fantastic.
It was worth
Terrible.
watching once.
Val
Oh
Kilmer.
my God.
Val Kilmer's the only reason to watch it.
You'll appreciate the remake then. It's coming.
No. But the original Top Gun, watch it. It is awesome. Continue on.
Nope. Terrible movie.
Whatever. Haters got hate.
Terrible
Just
movie.
because he's like some kind of aerial expert over here, and he's like, that's not a real F-18 or 16 or whatever it is. That's not a real MiG. Well, no kidding, it wasn't a real
That's
MiG. We were
not
at
a
war with
MiG.
the Russians. We couldn't
It's an
get
Air
MiGs.
Force trainer. It's a plane they used to learn how to fly jets in the
Just
air.
like when you're watching Jurassic Park and you go, that's not a real dinosaur. I can't watch this movie anymore.
No, it's
the same
You couldn't
thing.
find something that looked like a MiG or something like that, and then
90%
he's
of
doing.
people
I'm doing
don't
an
know.
inverted 4G drop, and
Yes,
then,
because I was inverted.
and then pilots get
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Then pilots would get on there and actually watch that.
Can't
They
even talk
say,
to you
Your
anymore.
head would explode if you did that.
Can't even talk to you anymore. It's
Idiot.
over.
Idiot movie.
Over. Great movie.
Iceman's the only reason to watch it. Go ahead.
Nice man.
Watch it.
2 more Christopher Nolan movies on my
Oh
list.
my
too.
gosh.
I told you I love his movies.
Does Christopher Nolan
One
make
that you
many
won't be
movies?
on your list, one you've maybe not seen, also has Christian Bale in it.
510 to Yuma.
No, not seen that.
American Psycho?
Not seen that.
Good movie.
The Prestige.
On my
Oh,
list.
that's good. That's the magic
It's on
movie.
your list.
On my list.
Wow, I'm impressed.
That was a great movie.
That was
I'm
amazing.
sorry.
That was
Can't
great.
talk about it because you'll ruin the twist.
I know,
at
you
the
can't
end.
say literally anything about it besides
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great movie.
Wonderful movie.
Prestige was a great
That
movie.
was on my list.
Christopher
Really?
It was. I
Christopher
love that
Nolan.
movie.
That is so unusual.
I know. It's not my type of movie, but for some reason, if you
Christopher
watch
Nolan.
it,
It's good.
it has such a twist.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, the twist on that movie.
And like you are angry at yourself for not noticing it
Yes.
when it happens.
Yes, because it was right there in front of your face.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
did, yeah. Great movie.
Great movie. All right, I'm going to say it before anybody takes it. Raiders of the Lost Ark, #1.
Didn't have it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. You don't have it?
Don't have it. That. We're on #1 already?
Well, no, I'm just.
Oh, okay,
let's
okay,
get
sorry.
through.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Raiders of the
I don't
Lost
have
Ark.
any Indiana Jones on mine.
Indiana Jones, the scene where he sits there and he,
What did you
he
say
pulls out the
earlier about
gun. The
Indiana
guy does all the
Jones?
sword tricks.
Yeah.
He just walks away.
What did you say about Indiana Jones before?
The Last
Raiders.
Crusade.
Last
Oh,
Crusade,
okay, so
yeah.
you got 2 from the same series on
Yeah,
there.
the Temple of Doom was not as good.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Okay,
you
I
can
didn't
separate
do that.
those two, but man, #1. Gosh, what a movie. That movie comes on, I don't care what I'm doing. It's like, I'm going to watch Raiders.
yeah.
It's just, you're introduced to Indiana Jones, and he is such a phenomenal character. And
Yeah. I mean, it was good. Like I said,
Raiders.
not on my list, didn't make my top 20, but it's one of those movies that if it comes on, I'm going to watch it.
yeah, and see, kind of with the Raiders theme here, Last Crusade, they ride off into the sunset on horses. And you
We got
hear
the sound
horses
effects in the background.
We spared no expense when it comes to multimedia presentations here.
He's fired up.
Quit hitting that horse button. There, shut up, Cameron. All right, keep going.
All right, this this probably not on any of your list. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Not a bad movie, honestly.
Right, especially when you were my age and that movie came out. there was nothing. And Raphael said a dirty word in that movie, and I could still watch it. He said
that was bad.
He said the D word, and I was like, wow.
Was it in the 80s?
90s, I believe. Probably early 90s.
Funny
I'd say.
story.
91.
I work with a
somewhere in
Casey
there.
Jones now.
Really?
That's awesome.
I need to ask.
I didn't watch
I
the
mean, he
second
has
one.
to be a fan,
That's
right?
awesome. But they were all good. 3 was not so good, but 1 and 2 was Super Shredder and Vanilla Ice, and
What do you think about the remakes?
not a big fan. I don't like the whole CGI turtle.
Oh, I'm
thing.
talking about the new one.
No, I'm talking about the old, back in the 90s when they came
Oh,
out.
yeah, I
Still
remember
wore
that.
suits.
Yes,
And they
still
wore
the
suits and they look as fake as all get
But
out.
it doesn't matter because when you are a 12-year-old kid,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you
that
lost your
is
mind.
the bomb diggity.
I liked the new one. I mean, it's
It
entirely
wasn't
different.
bad. It wasn't bad. I
I
just
like the new one.
And
I'm a fan of the old ones.
And Green Arrow was Casey Jones, which makes it better.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That was in the second one, though. That wasn't in the first remake.
But mine's the original.
That's good.
Team-
All right, cool.
TMT.
That's good. Childhood story. Go.
Ninja Turtles. That's good. That's good. Probably my favorite movie of all time.
What?
Not at the top of my list because I didn't put them in order. Still Christopher Nolan. Inception.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Really?
There you go.
We'll
Add
put it
it to
on
the
your
list. Yeah,
Leonardo
that-
DiCaprio?
Yep.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
No,
I don't get it.
I just know, like I
That
said,
horse
the
may be knocking
CGI
on the
stuff.
door.
Huh?
That horse may be knocking on the door.
Maybe getting ready to come down into the bunker with us.
I hope not. Are you serious? Well, apparently we have a horse loose.
We have a horse on
You
the
never
loose.
know what you're going to
He
find. when we're
found,
doing
he
the
found his way
Broalition.
into that. We're building that new
And he got down
construction.
into the bunker. I don't know
Yeah.
how he did that.
He fell into that giant hole outside.
I liked it. I thought it was. I watched.
You said you hadn't seen it.
I watched parts of it. I hadn't seen the entire thing.
Okay.
I've never seen it, so.
Yeah. All right. Is somebody going to say Star Wars? Because I don't want to waste the thing.
Just the first one?
It's in my list of things to say, but
It's not on my list. There's no Star Wars on my list.
Nope.
All right. I won't do it then. Tombstone.
Oh, why did I not have that one on my list?
That was one I was like,
Tombstone, man.
Yes.
Val Kilmer, fantastic.
Greatest role
Anya Huckleberry.
of all time.
There is something where, we talked about, who's talking about the Mandela effect? Was that you?
Yeah.
Things that you think you heard, but
Yeah.
they're not really true. People say that he doesn't say Huckleberry. He says Hucklebearer.
No, it was supposed to be Huckleberry. He changed it, I believe. I think the script actually said one thing and he said the other.
But see, Huckleberry makes sense to me because Huckleberry, when I was growing up, was that real sharp little. It was kind of a plant or something that you could step on and
Yeah.
it would hurt, but they would be like stuck in your. And that's it made sense to me. But Huckleberry is supposed to be like a casket
Yeah.
carrier or something like that.
Yeah.
But just that. I mean, my gosh, how many Val Kilmer quotes can you do?
That and not the performance he gave.
Have
Where he
phenomenal.
literally would like lay in buckets of ice or whatever just so he looked that sick. I mean,
He should have won an Academy Award for. I don't think he did.
all the guys. in
I
it,
think I only watched
all
it
of
once
them.
when it came out.
and Tombstone all did a phenomenal job.
It was
There
just
was not
it was
one
just
bad actor
there was
in
not one
Tombstone.
bad. Yeah, it just Johnny Ringo. Everybody was in there. It
Mm-hmm.
was great. Michael Biehn, who was Terminator guy. Just a great movie.
I should have put a Terminator on the list.
I thought about it. and then I turned
Judgment Day. I
down.
thut about that too, but
Yeah.
I can't stand
yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
Well, I really like Revelation, which was the
Oh, I haven't seen that
when
one.
Christian
Oh,
Bale was
I
in it.
don't like that one. The best Schwarzenegger is True Lies.
We're gonna have to go OG here.
True Lies is the best one.
True Lies was a great movie.
Yeah. All right, go.
All right, here it is. Here's my old school pick again. Jaws.
Oh yeah, great.
Love Jaws.
Saw it when it came out.
Another one of those movies when it comes on. Would not put it in the trilogy. The second one and the third one were mediocre at best. The first Jaws, loved it. Fun
Yeah.
movie.
I think I've probably only seen it once
Really?
when it came out.
I've probably seen it.
That movie right there, I can put these two together because it's some of Spielberg's best work. But E.T., which didn't make
Yeah.
anybody's list, but that good
It
one.
was a good movie.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, great movie.
Yes.
Great movie. Richard Dreyfuss is fantastic. But that whole movie, if you like aliens and stuff, Close Encounters is a great movie. But Spielberg, people don't understand how great Spielberg
He was the
man.
man.
He
No
was
doubt.
the man.
He was the man.
And he just did some fantastic movies. Good. That was a good one. Real good. Go.
Off my original list, I only have two left. I know we got to fill some in.
I
but,
know.
as it is with almost always with movie series, the first one's the best. Bourne Identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put any Bournes in there, but they were good.
They were good. I get the first one. Yeah, I can see that.
I like the first one a lot.
Okay.
Before
I think
I knew who he
Ultimatum
was.
was probably my favorite one.
I don't know if I saw that far.
That's the
I
last
saw
one.
like one or two.
Well, before he left and came back, that was
He comes back to the city and confronts those people. The girl with the long blonde hair is in charge.
Right. But what happened with the series is you had 1, 2, and 3 with Matt Damon, and then they took a break, and Hawkeye
did
was
one.
Bourne for one, and then Matt
Yeah.
Damon came back for Jason Bourne at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good movie. Now I'm into my list of just throwing stuff in here that I have no idea. I'll just go ahead and say it. We'll get it off everybody's list. Star Wars, the first one.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yep. There you go. There's not much to say about that one.
I remember going to the theater with my mom, had a choice between watching Star Wars or The Rescuers. And luckily, I picked Star Wars.
Thank goodness.
And we walked in late. Yeah, we walked in late. C-3PO and R2-D2 were already walking in the desert. But just sitting there as a young kid.
Watching that.
What year did it come out?
I thought it was 77.
I thought it was 77. So I am 11 years old.
Nice.
And
See?
watching it.
It's that, yeah.
And your mind is just blown. I mean, at that last attack on the Death Star, you're just like, I've never seen anything like this. And you hadn't. You hadn't seen nothing like this.
And what that was all done with like Legos and stop animation.
Yeah, they would actually do live models and film it. And you look at it now and it's like, it's not actually bad.
No, it still holds up to. Now, granted, it's had a little makeover, but it still holds up to this.
It still holds up. Just the story was just good versus evil, and just Vader. Man, what a movie!
All right, here's a dark one that kids don't watch this. Take this off your list, but 7.
Great movie.
Great. I don't know if I watched it.
Oh, if you've not seen 7, man, that's. You talk
like
about thriller slash
butterfly effect or something weird like that.
No,
not really butterfly effect, but you just need to watch it.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman,
Serial
Kevin
killer.
Spacey.
Yeah,
great movie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a great movie.
Yeah.
The ending is fantastic.
Yes, it is. Makes you curl, or
it
curl.
does. It does.
But yeah, great.
Second best Marvel movie is at the top of my list. The very first Avengers is the best Avengers there was.
No
yeah,
doubt.
I mean,
no doubt.
Top 50.
Just the camaraderie and the relationship and how everything came together in that movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Far better than they ever
Can't
managed to
disagree with
do
that.
again.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make my top 20, but
Yeah. Teach their
50,
own.
Well, now I've got this sorry list here because I'm going to go.
How many? What are we on?
So I had to cross out 3. So I've said 17 and I have 3 fill-ins.
Okay, so we got 3 left. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to mention one you're going to laugh, but go ahead.
This one is kind of obscure. People don't know it. This is in my honorable mention list, but I'll throw it in there. It's Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it
think the
is
one before it was better, but both are great.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
playing Sherlock Holmes, Jude Law playing Watson.
And you like the second remake better?
Yeah, Moriarty.
Yeah.
Because we got Moriarty as the villain,
Yeah.
and he's fantastic villain,
Both were great.
and just a great movie. And he does a fantastic English accent.
I totally forgot about that.
But yeah, Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows, great movie.
Yeah,
Great.
well, I mean, Robert Downey was the perfect part because he always
Yeah.
seemed like he was half gone or half drunk all the time.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, he was perfect.
And it's like when he's like, "You did that to the poor dog," and his response is, "He didn't mind."
Yeah.
You know, the whole movie's that way.
The first one's fantastic, also, but the second one it's just like I said for Moriarty. And the guy who played him,
Yeah,
did a great job. Great job.
he always does.
Yeah,
He was
he's good. He was actually in The Expanse.
Yep,
He was great.
All right, I'm going to go Christmas movie.
a Christmas movie.
What movie do you watch every Christmas?
Grinch.
Elf.
Oh, we
Oh
watch
yeah. I was
You
thinking,
cannot
I was thinking of Christmas
go
Carol.
through Christmas.
No, it's Grinch
Now,
for me.
To me, I
A
put
Christmas Story with Ralphie.
I put Elf and I put National Vacation, Christmas Vacation
Yeah.
in the same bracket. I watched them together. But once again, a movie you watch every year, bar none.
Yeah, we watch Elf every year.
So it has to be
Elf
in the top.
Elf
it
is a
has
great
to be,
movie.
'cause it's
I always watch A Christmas Carol, but
Yeah.
and Die Hard.
Die Hard, Elf, Christmas Vacation. Gotta watch them.
My first write-in, since I had to mark out 3, is I Am Legend.
Oh, great movie. Great. I can't watch the movie because of the dog. I can't watch it again.
Well, you can watch most of it.
Yeah, just don't watch the
Yeah,
Not the end.
but I Am Legend will scare the crap out of you throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But it's a great story.
Very
fantastic.
Very fitting for what we've lived through the last little bit.
That was
That's all we're saying.
Will Smith was on a roll right there. iRobot.
Yep.
iRobot is great. Almost made my list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great movie too. But
Stop
that
talking
was
about Will Smith.
Is absolutely.
Stop it.
his wife.
It's absolutely great.
No, I have one of
to
them left.
show off home theater system. iRobot is. When
Yes.
they tear down that mansion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Superb.
I think iRobot's better.
Then I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll have to watch
They're
both
both
of them.
great.
iRobot was great. It just and the person who played the robot was great.
I'll just watch both of them and get back with you.
Okay. That was good.
Sunny. Yeah.
This is one a real old one. I do a little quiz for you. It's a George Lucas movie. It's not Star Wars.
Okay.
His first one before he did Star Wars.
Oh, I didn't see it. We weren't here.
American Graffiti.
Not seen it.
It introduced the world to Harrison Ford. Is that on your list?
It was at one point in time.
Holy cow!
I don't
so
know if it
proud
made
of
this
you.
list, but it was on my other list.
I am
it
so
was on the cut
proud
down
of you.
list. It was on the top
I've never
30.
been more proud of you than I am. This
American
moment.
Graffiti. I have the soundtrack for American Graffiti in my Firebird on
Yeah,
CD,
it's-
where I
it's-
can actually sit there and watch it. Yeah, somebody's
It's
phone's
just a
going
great
off.
movie. It's so We're such rank amateurs here.
You gotta love it, though.
It is.
But yeah.
I guess
It's not
I
mine.
don't ever hear this stuff when I'm listening to the podcast.
So we probably just don't.
No.
mention it.
All we hear is you mention it.
I know because I'm the one that has headphones on. I pick up everything, and so I'm just sitting here going, "Quit calling! She died here." Oh my god!
But yeah, American Graffiti.
I hope it's not her mother because you know what she'll do? She'll continue to call.
Maybe we all
Hey,
just
go in there and
answer
turn
it.
that off, Cameron. Go in there and shut that phone off, please.
Like throw it out the window.
Yeah. Chunk it out
force.
the window. She's downstairs. Throw it at her.
Oh, it's her phone.
Just take your stupid phone. American Graffiti. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
Mike.
that was on my 30s.
Great movie. Young Harrison Ford, Ron Howard in it. It's her mother calling again.
She's probably looking for her phone.
Oh, that's true.
That could be.
Just turn it off.
She's calling over and over.
All right. Yeah, American Graffiti. Great.
Huh. All right. Well, dang it. I'm getting down to the end here.
Yeah, we only got one more.
One more?
No, we have two more.
We have two
You
more?
have two more. I have one more.
Oh, okay. Red Dawn.
The
Which
remake?
one?
The original.
Yes,
Red
yes.
Dawn.
Because the
Yes.
remake had Thor
The
in it. It wasn't any
remake,
good.
not so much. The original Red
Original.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Another one of those movies that
Wolverines. Great
so
movie.
good. So good.
I've only
Patrick
seen the
Swayze.
remake.
Patrick
You haven't seen Red Dawn?
Swayze.
I've only seen the remake. So I don't
Oh, you've not seen one with Patrick Swayze? The man himself. Okay.
That's the one where Thor did the remake, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The remake wasn't
It was not
bad.
good.
Point Break would make a list too. See, I know, man. You just do the list,
Bill
and
and
it's just like
Ted.
it's insane.
Okay.
Go.
My second write-in, since we were talking about Will Smith's Men in Black. Is that why
was
you
my
told me?
last one. You done took it. Men
The
in
first
Black.
one. I like the first one.
Yeah.
Don't
first
watch
one.
the new one, the European one.
Not good.
The next episode
Thor
for
again.
season 2 is going to be all the movies we missed.
Yeah, because it's like, oh,
I'll
crap.
be going home. We're like, oh man,
Yeah.
why didn't that make my list?
Men in Black
So we'll
supposed to
do
be
it.
on
We'll
there?
do a top 10 of what we actually missed last time.
Men in Black, the first time I ever watched it,
Yeah.
I had won at my prom. I had won a DVD player. A DVD, and it was like this big. It was as big as this table.
Yeah.
And the only movie that the video store had on DVD, because it was so new, was Men in Black. And that's what we watched.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was good.
Cameron,
You're getting a message.
can you show her where the phone is?
We're being rudely interrupted.
Well, good thing about this is that we're into at the end of the program.
Nobody's
watching
already
anyway.
watching. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what would you expect on the final episode of the
I
season?
know. All right, your last. What's your? Okay, you got two more. Go.
No, so then you got one, and then I'll have one. So it hadn't got to me yet. I had two. And now,
Then who is it? Who's turn?
it's you.
It's you, and then
Oh.
it's me, and then it's him.
Yeah, we should be.
This
doing
is
it.
one I just thought of. I don't know why. I said I didn't have any Denzel Washington. I thought about The Equalizer.
Oh, that was pre-John Wick.
Yes.
That was
Was
pretty.
that before John
Wick.
Wick?
He was in a John Wickish movie.
That was a John Wickish
You
kind
remember
of movie.
Man on Fire?
Yeah.
He was bleeding the entire movie. It's like he's
Yeah.
got to bleed out at some point.
But Equalizer, great movie. Great movie. Just a kind of a simple guy with a past. You don't know anything about this dude. Just the way the whole story. It's just so cool because it's just like he's just a regular guy you just don't mess with. But the fight scenes, like when he goes into the Russian restaurant. Mm-hmm. And all that, and he just sits there and he just kind of plans out what he's going to do, and he just does it, and it's just a great movie.
That was
great
good.
movie.
I don't remember the name of the movie, but he was in another one that should be honorably mentioned, where he holds up a hospital to try to get his
John Q.
John Q.
Yeah.
Yep,
Great
that
movie.
could happen today.
Yeah.
That
To
is-
try to get
that's
a little
good.
health care.
Yeah. All right, here you go. I'm stealing off Cameron's list for this one, and I agree. My last one, The Patriot.
Great movie.
Yep.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson in his prime,
Wonderful movie.
Probably only seen it once.
right after he did Braveheart.
But you were right. You were
never
talking
seen
about
Braveheart because it's so long. I didn't think I could make it.
Braveheart's great.
Well, I watched it once, I think.
Yeah,
Patriot,
I
man.
never watched it.
Yes.
Patriot. I've seen 20 times.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yep.
And the guy who
The red coat, whatever his name
he was
was.
actually a great villain.
Yeah, he was.
He was actually a good guy in Black Hawk Down.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy in something else.
Harry
Sorry.
Potter. He's a bad guy in Harry
We were going to pretend we didn't hear that.
Yeah, sorry. I hear something.
I hear something. I hear
I
fairies
something.
in the background.
I guess you're lucky Harry
It's
Potter
like an
didn't
echo
make my
or
list.
something. Yeah.
I
guess
okay,
you're
go
lucky.
ahead. Don't say it. But
You're gonna
go
do a
ahead.
Harry Potter?
I said you were probably lucky Harry Potter didn't make my list.
Never seen any of them.
I haven't seen a single one of them.
I haven't either.
Well, because you know what?
Because I'm a man.
You probably fell into the cliche that Harry Potter is the devil, and it's
He
just
is the
not
devil.
True. It's just not true.
Oh.
That movie is about good prevailing over evil. Let's just get that out
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
However you're trying to justify it, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. It's no different than me
It's
watching
demonic.
John Wick.
Can I-
Last one on the list that I had.
You actually said Harry Potter's no different than John Wick.
As far as things that are maybe inappropriate to watch, if we're going to try to pull the Christian card, yeah.
They would have never made it to a second Harry Potter because John Wick would have killed all of them. Killed every one of them.
Wholesome
I'm
programming there.
going to shoot up the entire school. It's over.
All right, last one I had to add in a flurry here. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
Not
Yes.
bad. Not
Yes.
bad. I wouldn't say top
top
50.
50. Yeah, I'd say it's in top 50 because that's another one of the
It's 'cause
Marvel
you guys
movies.
took another one
that-
from me.
But it's a movie that you thought, well, I wouldn't like this, and you watch it. And Chris
You're
Pratt
right.
is so awesome in it.
Batista. Even though I
Yeah.
don't like the guy at all,
Politically, definitely.
he
not.
was hilarious in that role because that was his role to play.
Yeah,
He acts just like Batista.
yeah.
Like he's just dry. It was
Didn't have to say a whole lot.
yeah, it was good.
I am.
And I like the second Guardians quite a bit.
I did too.
yeah,
I did too.
yeah, they're both good.
All right,
There you go.
we're done.
I'll read.
I think we got the
Is
20.
anything left?
I'll read the rest. We did not say that Shutup Cameron has brought out
All right.
here. Gran Torino.
Didn't watch it.
Clint Eastwood.
I liked it. Not on my top, but it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I think you said Dark Knight already. Iron Man, the first Iron Man.
Not bad.
Name
first
an
two are
actor
okay.
who would have played
Nobody.
Iron Man better than Robert.
No.
You could.
That's when Marvel.
first two are okay. The third
Marvel
one's trash.
set the standard right there. They nailed it.
That's
they nailed the
that's
first
where
guy.
Marvel took off was with Iron Man.
They had missed with the Hulk,
Yep.
and they nailed it with Downey, and that's when everything took off.
Here's another good one. Gladiator.
Great movie.
Yeah. Gladiator. Shawshank Redemption.
Great movie.
Can't believe that didn't make the list. Facing the Giants.
That's okay.
Not bad for a Christian movie.
Yeah. For a Christian movie.
For a
really
Christian,
It is
probably the best Christian movie.
That's bad.
ever.
We gotta say that. Well, for a Christian movie, but
Well,
Christian movies usually suck. Let's be
that-
honest. I mean,
Face of the Giants is great.
Yeah.
The people that made that show or that movie made it. They have like 6.
They
or
did
7
Courageous
movies
and
now.
all those.
Facing the Giants is the best of
Fireproof.
Yeah.
He has Fireproof on here.
Well,
I've
that
never
was
seen
the
that
first
one.
Fireproof is good. Face of the Giants is a really
Here
good
you go.
movie.
Here's the other one we did not say that I'm kind of disappointed. Chronicles of Riddick.
No.
The original Chronicles of Riddick.
I don't watch anything Vin Diesel.
Diesel's man.
No way.
Paul Walker's better, but Vin Diesel's good.
Uh,
Family. It's all about
Family.
family. It's all
Pitch
about
Black
the
was
family.
better.
Oh, Pitch Black.
How long
yeah.
did it take us?
I don't know.
123.
Holy cow, we are so sorry.
That's actually not bad for us.
No, we are so sorry.
Yeah, and this list, I'm just sitting here right now going, there's so many I missed.
Yes.
Yep.
And maybe we'll come back and we'll hit it later on.
We'll bore you again with our wonderful.
We'll give you the
movie
remix.
list.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like top 10 TV shows sometime.
Yeah, that'd be
Top
good too.
10 TV show. Why are we going to 10?
I don't know. It's a good round number.
Well, we went to
Top
20.
7. So
We
maybe
went to
feel-
20 this time. That's why I'm asking.
I don't think there's that many top 10 shows out there.
No,
I've
not
watched a lot of
TV
TV
shows.
shows.
I don't watch many TV shows.
No,
so.
I would be struggling.
I
Do
could
top
fill
10
that
video
list.
games, top 20 video games.
Oh, don't do top 10. Oh, we could do top 10 video games.
We can do top 10 video games. I could do that pretty easy.
I've only played 10.
That's true. Cameron write down all the video games he's ever played. And
Yeah,
he might
that's,
get to 10.
He's got 4.
Yeah.
I'd have a hard time limiting it to 10. I have a lot of games.
Oh, not me.
Oh, no.
Hey,
you
could
talking
write-
about video games?
You could write Skyrim 10 times now.
I would. I would write every different edition of Skyrim that's ever came out, and I'd have my top 10 list.
I would struggle to do 10 video games.
The 10 of your favorite of all time?
Yeah, I would struggle.
No. It'd be easy for me because
I could do 20.
I mean, I could do you know what my top 3 is going to be.
Well, yeah.
No, you don't get to pick them. You get to pick one from the series.
Oh.
You don't get to say Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Ugh.
And then Division 1 and 2. No, you got to pick one of those. Which one's
No,
better?
why do I have to pick one of those?
I didn't get to. You said I couldn't pick multiples in
Are
my
you gonna
20
say-
today.
I didn't say that. I said you can't count. You just can't say the series and count as one. It's got to be if you can't do 9 movies from Fast and Furious. You've got to pick out which ones out of that series was the best movies because I'm sure some were
And-
better than the other ones.
And that's what I did, but
Yes.
I didn't pick more than one.
Oh well, you could have. I never said you couldn't. I did a bunch of them where I did.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I
I
see
did
that. after I
Matrix,
got
Matrix Reloaded,
Yeah.
Raiders, Last Crusade.
See, I stayed away from trilogies. Just
I could have done
that.
that. Yeah. Mass Effect 1, 2,
10
and
would
3.
be fine.
Yeah, don't ruin it. We'll get there one day.
We'll get there one day.
10 would be fine.
Season finale.
Season
yeah.
2.
There was no news, no
That was good. We actually made it through without getting a warning.
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
One of the movies might have brought one in.
God bless you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, just put it on the background and listen to us. Good movies, though. Every movie that was mentioned was a good movie except for the ones JR talked about.
Yeah.
But
It
be
does
sure to
look-
like and subscribe down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It does look like you're listening because our subscription numbers are going up faster than they ever have.
Sweet.
So
Good.
Keep on liking and subscribing.
Keep
we
liking and
cruised
subscribing.
right on past 100. I think we're getting up near 120 or plus now.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to change this. And
Yeah,
and
next time you see a studio, it might be a little
might
different.
be a little bit different.
Yep.
And we so appreciate you listening to
Yeah,
this stuff.
absolutely.
And I'm so thankful that we didn't do any news this week. I'm so tired of talking about it.
It was nice.
And next
It was
season
nice.
is we're going to focus more on just like one subject. And it might be a subject that you're interested in. The next time you might not be so interested in it. But it's going to, as far as the direction, we're going to kind of switch to like a Rogan type thing. We're going to come in and talk about one subject. Like I said, it could change. We could do video games one week. We can talk about our favorite dog breed the next. I mean, we're just going to do random shows. We're going to talk about a lot more church stuff too, and so
We probably should with it. Seeing how
being the
it's
Gospel
named.
Broalition.
Yeah.
Really, the whole name here was just not really like. When I started, it was never an intention to be like a Christian show. It was just to irritate the guys of the Gospel Coalition.
Well, it was to be Christians that do a show. not
It's
a
Christians who
show.
do it, and that's and if
It's
you're
like
just-
NF.
If you're picking this up for the first time, we're all Christians here, and we're not ashamed of that at all.
Don't
and
be surprised.
So it's kind of looking at
Everybody's like, huh?
for somebody
They're Christians?
somebody who's picked up like the last 5 episodes. These guys are Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy in the middle wants to beat up everybody.
He says suck it all the
They
time.
say suck it all the time and freaking and all this. But I the whole intent and purpose of the show was to kind of give a Christian perspective on a bunch of different things out there. And, so that's why, like, when we did the movies, it's not like, my favorite one is Old Yeller, and then Where the Red Fern Grows, and any Hallmark movie. And we want to talk, we watch John Wick. We do.
Yeah. 'Cause it's an
Die
awesome
Hard is
movie.
our favorite Christmas movie.
right.
Blood everywhere.
Right.
But it's just Christian guys, normal Christians, not weirdos.
Just like like NF the rapper. He's
Yep.
a Christian rapper who raps.
right.
He's a Christian
Doesn't-
who raps.
Yeah, he
not
doesn't
a Christian
necessarily.
rapper.
Yeah,
We are. It's not a Christian podcast. We said this from the very beginning. It's not a Christian podcast. It's a podcast of Christians.
In fact, if you look at the tags of our shows, it doesn't say Christian. It actually says controversial.
Oh, good.
hashtag.
Yeah.
That's where we are. But we appreciate you guys so much, and we don't thank you enough. But continue to share with your friends, tell people about us, and we just hope God blesses you. Don't be fearful. Be strong. All right? We love you guys. See you later.
See ya.
The Gospel Broalition is done, leaving behind charred minds, exhaust fumes, ammo, multiple cigar wrappers, and an empty bottle.
They probably didn't hear any of them.
They probably not.
Mission
Now they're knowing
I
about
don't know
it.
if anybody enjoyed it.
You've been listening to the Gospel
I
Broalition
enjoyed
with
it.
Pastor Lee, J.R. Robinson,
Well, see,
and the Hoosier
G
Hillbilly,
can now sit there on his
Mike
couch, and hopefully he's writing all this down.
He's
These
like,
awesome
I haven't
movies.
seen any of
Yeah,
it.
he's probably never
If
seen
it's
any of them.
religion,
They haven't been.
They're too busy
politics,
just watching the
cars,
sheep run out in the field
guns,
because that's all they have.
cigars,
They don't
and
have
anything
their
else
TV's a
flammable
window.
we're
Watching
talking
Parker.
about.
I'll tell you what,
We
though.
hope you enjoyed the
Now,
show.
make sure you-
We know we had fun.
He's watching Ten
We'll be
Commandments.
back soon,
He did
and
show
thank
me
you
a picture
for being a
of a
part
place he was just
of
having
the
lunch
Gospel
the other day.
Broalition.
It was in front of a flipping castle.
Well,
It's just entirely different world over there. He's like, hey.